Alright, quick little update on Kaya. He's been here for a week. Picked him up at the Conroe show, the Herps Reptile Expo in Conroe last week. And this, of course, is his little temporary enclosure. It's, 4x2x2 that I built, that I basically keep as a spare for new animals or if I need to separate anyone. And so he's been in it for about a week, working on the permanent enclosure for him, which is about 3 times the size. I'll show you that at the end, but man, he's doing great. Great little lizard. He's eating well. I haven't messed with him a whole lot, just letting him kind of settle in. But he eats well. He's been eating since I got here, or I got him here. He's out. He's active. He literally no issues with him. Haven't really, pushed handling. Want to give him a little more time to settle in, but he's not flighty. When I open the cage, he wants to come and check things out. So I'm really pleased so far. Beautiful little male Ackie. And what was cool, he was the only Ackie that I saw at the reptile show, and he was marked as a female. And I already have a female, which is Alkira, and so I'm checking him out and thinking, man, I wish this was a male. I'm going to pick up a male, have a pair. And literally, he goes down into his water bowl, and it's like he heard what I was thinking, because he popped. And you know what that means. And I saw that he was a male. And I don't know if he had just went to the bathroom and was, doing a little cleaning, but yeah, he went down to his water bowl and popped, and I was like, whoa, this is a male. So even though it was marked female, so I got the guy that had him for sale, and I said, hey, I'm interested in this little male, and he said, oh, it's female. But I was like, I think we better look. So we got him out and looked, and he was like, you're right, it is a male. I thought it was a female all along. So yeah, he's doing great. Can't wait to finish this big enclosure. Probably take me another 2 weeks to really do it right. Of course, I try to go a little above and beyond on my enclosures, make them aesthetic, like furniture pieces. But yeah, he'll be getting in there pretty soon. I see you, buddy. Man, I'm old. It's hard to get off the floor. So yeah, but he's not flighty when he sees me. He actually wants to come check things out. So I'll probably wait till I get him in his big enclosure, let him get settled in, and then start working on choice-based handling with him, which I don't foresee a problem with him. So yeah, that's his little enclosure. It's kind of small, but as a temporary, it's not bad. And we got the barn house build over here that she's just about outgrown, so I have to be looking at getting her into something a little bigger pretty soon. Try to get her out and let her explore a little bit. She's pretty content. It's not like she's constantly glass surfing. But yeah, that's the 90-gallon aquarium that I turned into a little barn house, barn dominium style. And she's chill. That little girl right there, when I picked her up, she was a tiny little baby bearded in a cage at PetSmart with dragons that were 3-4 times her size, and she was curled up in the corner hiding. You could tell she had just got there, and I looked and I was like, holy cow, hard to believe she still got all her toes. She wasn't basking under the heat. She was just kind of curled up in the corner, and literally she was maybe 4 inches long, tip to tip. So even though I didn't want another bearded dragon, I said, you know what, let me take her home with me. because I knew if I left her, she was probably going to get nibbled on and bullied and probably wouldn't do well. So now she's a monster. She's only about 7, maybe 8 months old. And look how big she is. She's huge. And then, of course, we got the lemonade stand over here. This is the lemonade stand that I found and threw together for my buddy Lemonade, who's hanging out back here in the back, on the back of his rock, catching some rays. What's up, Lemonade? Get that to focus. Have to go down. There you are. Hey, buddy. Lemonade. He's an older, long-term captive. I'm pretty sure he was wild caught, but he comes out and hangs out with me just a little bit. What you doing, buddy, bro? Anyway, yeah, we got those 3 in here in the living room. And this new cage, which I'll go ahead and take a quick little video of it. I'm in the process of building it. It's going to be, I think, 6.5 wide, 4 foot tall, 2.5 foot deep, or 2 foot deep. I have to get the exact measurements. So can't wait to get my new little guy in there. I know you're ready to, buddy. All right. Here comes the new enclosure. All right, so here's the new enclosure. I picked this up off of Marketplace. It was just, like a double door shelf that just, wasn't stained or plain. It was kind of plain, so I may put a picture of it at the end or in the middle here. But so I've started working on it. It's been, the outside's pretty much done. Went on ahead and knocked that out. It's hard to tell exactly. Man, I like those little knobs, those little antique porcelain knobs that came on it. So this is a 12,000 pound car lift that this thing's on. To give you an idea of how wide it is. The inside width, I think it's like 64, 66 inches. On the inside, get over here. So I've basically got the inside dry locked and coated. So I'll be ready to start, installing lights, and then I'll start working on the backgrounds to get it finished out. I'm gonna do this one a little bit different. I'm gonna wait to put the back on. I'm gonna do the sides and do the back with it on the ground rather than go ahead and install it and then have to do all the work inside through that little hole like I did on the last Ackie monitor build. This time I'm gonna get the sides put in and then do the back portion on the ground, get it all finished out, and then attach it to the back of the enclosure, and then get the glass in, of course, and it'll be ready to rock and roll. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with things. So anyway, hopefully I have this done in about 2-3 weeks. I got some business travel to do. It's going to slow me down a little bit in the afternoons, but yeah, it'll be a good size little enclosure for my new little male Ackie in there.